Did you know that the shooters in 12 of 15 school shooting cases have been victims of bullying? Bullying is an issue that negatively affects youth because, according to stopbullying.gov, victims of bullying are more likely to be depressed, anxious, have lower GPA, lower standardized test scores, and participate less in school. I have not been bullied in high school, although I have had friends and relatives who have been bullied that received no help from my school's administration, so they either transferred schools or graduated early. Bullying is prevalent in my high school, and we need new bullying policies because that would allow students to feel safer in school. To find a solution, we must look at the problem. Bullying is prevalent in my school, and the policies are not harsh enough to protect victims, if the bullying is even dealt with at all. According to my high school's student handbook, bullying and harassment of students by students will not be tolerated. This is great to know, but there is no explicitly stated consequence. It just says that the student shall be disciplined by appropriate measures. This means that the administration chooses the punishment for the student and they can play favorites. In fact, a fair amount of students from the past 3 years have either transferred to our neighboring high school or have graduated early because of bullying. The ones that don't transfer or graduate early skip. According to Y Incorporated, about 160,000 students skip class every day in America because of bullying. The biggest problem is that my school is ignorant to these issues. I know for a fact that many students who had been bullied reported it to the school, and the school did nothing. So, why is the administration not handling this problem? The administration does not have a clear policy to follow. The solution to this problem for my high school is to have stricter and more explicit punishments for bullying. To fix this problem, my high school should reevaluate and rewrite the bullying policies so there are clear consequences for bullying. The policy at my neighboring high school, a school where bullying victims seek refuge, clearly states specific punishments for bullying. These punishments include detention, contact with parents, in or out of school suspension, and contact with law enforcement. These punishments coordinate with certain levels of bullying or harassment. Benefits of my high school having a similar policy include students feeling safer, more comfortable coming to class, and they would choose to stay at my high school. Along with those benefits, bullies would face actual consequences when an incident is reported. There are many benefits to a new bullying policy. By implementing clearer and stricter policies regarding bullying in my high school, students would feel safer in their learning environment. Having a new policy would be beneficial because it would decrease bullying rates. Right now, bullies face little to no consequence at my school, and implementing a new policy would lower bullies' inclination to harm other students. Students would feel safer and potentially perform better in school if they did not face the fear of being bullied. Students would be relieved because they would know that they can stay at their school instead of having to look toward an early graduation or the neighboring high school. This policy in action would start by students reporting bullying. Then the administration would investigate the student's claim, and assuming the claim is founded, the administration would punish the bully based on the level of harassment they subjected their victim to. Punishing bullies would stop bullying from being so prevalent at my high school by having stricter and clearer consequences for bullies. Consequently, this would allow students to feel safer at school. Dropping bullying rates is important because, according to the Heartland Institute, 1 in 5 bullying victims in Iowa contemplate suicide, and about 10% attempt it. So, my high school needs to implement new, stricter bullying policies to ensure the safety of students.